I know I said I was going to do Spyro the Dragon for the next experience video, but Skator Gator kind of just fell into my lap. I was actually going to do a Let's Take a Look video on this game, the demo actually, when I went to the Steam store page and realized that it had actually released that day. And hey, for only $5, I figured may as well pick it up. So I did that and I started playing. Holy shit, they got a whole ass song with lyrics at the beginning of this game. If I had to put my music critic pants on for a second, which I don't, I will say this song has some pretty cheesy lyrics. But it's still pretty good. It's definitely a fun song, but the instrumental slaps so hard and it easily outclasses most of these lines. Honestly, this shit is catchy as fuck. I was singing it the whole game. Alright, now let's talk about the actual game, because truth be told, it's pretty cool. Now, I'm not super familiar with this specific brand of 3D platformers, but it doesn't take an aficionado to realize that this game has some pretty strong 3D Sonic influences. The game starts out with a little bit of story. Basically, we get this skateboard as a gift, and it turns out to be an evil robotic alligator. Should have seen that coming. He steals the deed to the swamp, and now there's pollution and robots running rampant, and it's our job to stop them. Typical platformer plot, where it's simple, but it says our motivation and just gets us into the gameplay. Skator Gator has essentially two modes that you'll be playing in. There's the rail segments where your camera is locked behind you and you jump from pipe to pipe to gather collectibles and dodge hazards or enemy attacks. The game does a great job of steadily adding and mixing mechanics and challenges to make each level feel completely unique to play through. Oh, I got gunked on. The only issue with the challenges is that, in my opinion, there isn't really much difficulty in the way of collectathon stuff. I mean, yeah, some of these things are hard to grab, or at least hard to grab without dying, but the very forgiving checkpoint and health system makes it very easy to just brute force your way through. This is only really viable because collectibles stay collected through deaths. No, falling in the water does not count as a death. Well, most of the time. There are some areas where it's just, yeah, a death, like in the boss segments, for example.
Nom, nom, nom.
And something I didn't realize is that there actually is an option to change it so when you die, you go back to the beginning of the level. Honestly, I wish the game presented this option to me at the beginning of the game instead of tucking it away in the options. But you know, I can actually kind of appreciate the base difficulty, especially because I'm pretty bad at games like these. If there was a death counter and I put it in the video instead of hiding it like a coward, I would be pretty embarrassed right now. The other segments in the game are more of a true 3D platformer experience. You're still locked at the same angle, but you can rotate it around 360 degrees now. This helps you jump around your environment and look for secrets. There's a lot of thought and care put into the level design, and it's quite nice. However, on the topic of platforming, jumps can take a little bit to get used to. There is a character shadow, which is great, but I feel like the camera is a little bit too zoomed out for it to matter. If I was able to change the angle at all, or if I was able to zoom in on my character without it automatically zooming back out, it wouldn't really be an issue. On the other hand, there's some pretty neat movement mechanics in this game. If you dash and jump right after, you get a little boost, and you can even dash while you're still in the air. This combo really speeds you up and lets you get places that you wouldn't normally be able to get to, but for me, it felt a little inconsistent. I think I did get better at it over time, but there were still occasions where I was just wondering if this is how it was supposed to be working. You may have also noticed that I haven't been attacking enemies in this footage so far. No, I wasn't doing a pacifist run or anything like that, it's just that Skator Gator doesn't actually have any attacks. At least not right away. Until you unlock that, you just avoid enemies. And when you do unlock it, it's not necessarily something that you have at all times. It's actually a pickup or a power-up. It lasts about 8 seconds and activates every time you dash or switch lanes on the pipes. I actually find this incredibly interesting, and I haven't seen many other games do this except for maybe like Everhood or something. But the way it's implemented is extremely unique to me. It's very cool. There's one other power-up in the game, which is the wings. It's not a timed one like the eel, but a one-time use one instead. So basically, you jump, get a wing, you can jump again. Unless you stack them up, then you can jump as many times as your first jump, plus however many wings you have. As for the length of the game, it's honestly not that long, and for $5 it doesn't really have to be. But you can get extra playtime out of it by going for the trophies. For me, someone who isn't great at the game, this added about 1 or 2 hours to my total playtime. The achievements, which weren't initially there, can also take some time to get. as per usual. I do appreciate that a lot of these achievements aren't just play the game, get the achievement. Some are, don't get me wrong, but a good number of them are doing certain challenges or by doing something you wouldn't normally do in repetition, like jumping on a frog 10 times in a row, for example. But about these challenges, the speedruns are a little forgiving, I'll just say that. Wait, I beat the challenge time with that? I was not trying for the challenge time. There were several attempts where I died multiple times and took suboptimal routes and was completely fine on the timer. Oh no! It was going so well. Fuck! What? Okay. Let's do it the easy way, goddamn. Oh, I beat the challenge time still, fuck yeah. You can die like 3 or 4 times and still beat the challenge time, it's fine. Don't go in expecting Crash Bandicoot Platinum Relics is all I'm saying. The other challenge of the game is finding these hidden jukeboxes, which are actually surprisingly well hidden. Some of them do follow a few tropes, like birch logs in the water tend to lead to a jukebox. But the only issue with these jukeboxes is that it plays the same song every time. Our favorite song though, from the beginning of the game, Side to Side. Now I get to play this level with a fucking banger track. Oh shit. I'm not trying to be mean here at all. I just think it should have played different songs for each level. Like, I'm not asking for a whole song with lyrics, I'm not asking for an album here, just maybe like a remix of the level that I'm in. If you're gonna have one play the main menu theme, which sure, it's a banger, have it be the last level when you collect the jukebox. I do genuinely think that having it play in every single level when you collect the jukebox does kind of devalue the song, no matter how good the song is. Now we can't talk about a 3D platformer without talking about the final boss. I will be getting into specifics here, so if you want to avoid spoilers, skip to this point in the video. Alright, are they gone? Okay. So, in typical 3D platformer fashion, the final boss is not all that. I'm of two minds about it. The final level is a great set piece with a lot of new, unique mechanics and a good combination of old mechanics. All of this is great, and we finally get the Deed of the Swamp back. It's gonna be a boss fight, right? Or did I just... Oh, yep. Well, shit. Who could have seen that coming? This is where the mixed feelings come in. For most of this level, Skator Gator does the same move that we saw him do the other 2 times. This isn't necessarily a bad thing because the levels around these encounters are what's getting harder. That's completely fine. But a couple more moves would be appreciated for the final boss. We do get one new move in phase 2 of this fight, but it comes towards the end and it kind of feels weird because it's just one. I don't want to be too harsh because the final encounter is definitely more difficult than the other 2. It's just a little anticlimactic as it is. I actually tried to do it slower to see if there were any other attacks he would throw out along the pipe. Maybe I killed him too quickly for them to come out, but no. It's the same. In fact, if you take too long, it gives you this power-up that you can't dodge and then puts you on pipes that bounce you back and forth so you automatically kill the boss. However, they have wings in this level, which means I can cheese it. So I save up 2 wings till I get to the power-up and try to jump over. Yes! Wait. You're kidding. Obviously, this is something that I made happen. It was obviously never intended for anyone to get over here without the power-up, but it's so funny that it happens this way. Oh my god. The reason I was even going for this is because of this achievement right here. I made it. Any rare frogs out here? I went through these levels multiple times after completion looking for this magic frog. Due to the wording here, I wasn't sure if this was an RNG thing where one of the checkpoint frogs is a magic variant every once in a while, or if this was a little dude hidden and tucked away somewhere. I tried changing skins to see if it would affect the frog's appearances. I tried getting to places and levels that seemed utterly unreachable. I even tried to deduct it through the level names to see if one was particularly magic themed. This led me nowhere. And truth be told, I still don't have the achievement. It's the only one that I haven't gotten. Yep, that's me. I bet you're wondering if I got this achievement. Well, I did. And it all started when I responded to this discussion on the game's Steam page. A little birdie told me that the magic frog is in Twilight Town. Here we are in Twilight Town. We're gonna find this lad. We're gonna find him today. They said it's very obvious once they started looking for it. Magic SyphroJ, I need you. They said it was obvious. Oh, there he is! Now, how do I get over there? Oh, you know what? It's a little bit of a challenge here, eh? Not bad. No! Oh my god, bad. Oh, what the fuck am I doing? Whee! I was close. Almost didn't make that. Fuck. What the hell? Ah! Am I doing that the right way? I'm not sure. It's gotta be the rock, right? Okay. Help! Oh! Okay. 2 hits. Oh shit! Oh shit! Okay. Please take it easy on me. I'm fucking scared right now. Okay. This is so fucking clunky. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit. That's it. That's the game, baby. That's the fucking game, baby! Let's go! Get fucking bounced on, dude. Alright, overall, Skator Gator is a fun, fresh 3D platformer, which for $5 is a hell of a deal. The world, the 100%ing challenge, the excellent usage of in-game mechanics, it's all fantastic. I would say Skator Gator is a must-play in 2023 for anyone who considers himself a hardcore 3D platformer fan, or someone who's trying to get into the genre through cheap indie titles. But that's all for this video. I want to thank you guys for sticking around to the end if you did, and I'll see you guys next time for the Spyro the Dragon experience. See ya!